Good.
Hi, I'm Marisela Baker. According to Motivation Grid, Tony Robbins once said in a motivational speech of his, setting goals is the first step into turning invisible into visible. This quote serves as a beneficial lesson for success no matter what major you may choose. As long as you don't stop reaching for your goals, you're bound for succeeding in any path. Today, I will be informing you about the field of mass communications. I'm here to inform you about the many career opportunities the mass communications sector has to offer. Although there are many different fields to get in, the sector of mass communications I'd like to join is the education of communications. The mass communications field is a rapidly growing major. An increasing amount of students are joining the mass communications field every single day. According to Comm careers, mass communications is a common major for students that are interested in journalism and public relations. Today, I'll be sharing key information about the mass communication majors, including the history of mass communications, my experience interviewing a communications professional, and lastly, the future of the field. Let's get started by discussing the history of mass communications. Mass communications is a fairly new field that has developed in the past 500 years, and the mass communication field is also rapidly growing. According to the history and development of mass communications, the history of mass communications is relatively short. Most forms of communication reaching large numbers of people have developed within the last 500 years, and books are the eldest form of media. Now that you know the history of mass communications, I'd like to share with you my interview with a communications professional. I was lucky enough to get an interview with Leanna Young, the academic dean of Communication Arts High School. She shared with me the path she took to get this job. She earned her bachelor's degree in English and French. She gained her master's degree in academic administration, and she continued schooling even in her later years. She applied to schools and never gave up even when denied. She discussed with me the pros and cons of her job. The favorite thing about her job she likes seeing is seeing kids succeed in whatever they do and seeing them graduate and take on very good jobs. Her least favorite thing is seeing kids with lots of potential go to waste and not finishing school. Although she works technically an 8 to 5, the job takes a lot from her personal life and is very tedious, but she says that she enjoys it. She also shared with me advice about her career. She told me to receive as many degrees as I can and don't just stop at my bachelor's degree, and also that it's all about who you know and to network with many business professionals. Interviewing her furthered my interest with with mass communications and just confirmed to me why I chose this career. Now that you've heard about my interview, let's talk about the future of a mass communications professional. The future of mass communication is hopeful yet very competitive. Communications is slowly becoming a technology-based career. According to Comm careers, the internet has rushed an era of communicating to the masses in real time, meaning the internet is growing extremely rapidly. People are expecting news to be on their phone right when it happens rather than on the newspaper. Mass communications is a flexible major that can be set to many careers today. The salary is $92,000 to $140,000 a year according to pay scale. There are a wide variety of careers in the mass communication sector, including journalism, public relations, media directing, and marketing directing. In conclusion, here's a brief review of what we've discussed. I've given you the background on the field of mass communications. I've shared with you my interview with the mass communications professional, and I've also discussed the future of mass communications with you. After my interview, I've gained understanding on what to do in order to succeed in the mass communications field. I appreciate this project because it opened my eyes on what I want to do even more. My goal in this career is to motivate students to love mass communications as much as I do. No matter how hard it may be to stay in school, pursue your dreams and you'll never fail. My sources are PayScale, Studio D, Questia, EOLSS, and Motivation Grid. Thank you.